People, how y'all doing? What's going on? This is your girl Vanessa Smilez, and we are live on the Smile 69 Network show. And today we are going to be talking about chemistry, energy, vibes. Hold on one second, Priscilla. I'm sorry I didn't do the clap. And I'm gonna bring in my lovely, lovely special co-host on the show. We have Priscinda and Miss Beauty Doll coming to the stage. What's going on, ladies?
Hi, Vanessa.
How y'all doing?
Well, I'm doing great.
Good.
How about you guys?
I'm good. How are you, lovely ladies?
I
like your glasses.
Yes. So I could not get a chance to get my chem coats, okay? But Beauty is giving us life. Beauty, can you please stand up and show people a little bit more of the chem shirt? Just raise up a little bit. There we go.
Look, y'all see, I'm one button, like I'm incredible hard with these titties right now.
Me too. I'm like, this little piece of strap is holding on to dear life.
Look,
yes, Brooklyn Hot Show.
And be cute. This is
Brooklyn Hot Show. Brooklyn Hot Show. I would love for you to cam up. I'm gonna find a way to send you the link. I'm gonna send it to you on YouTube. I'm gonna send an inbox message to you if I can. I'll figure that out. We have Brooklyn Hot Show on the check-in. He wants to come up with us. I think it'd be great if he joined the show. But yes.
I was like, what is she talking about? Is she on the phone? She got a Bluetooth phone?
Nope. Brooklyn Hot Show's in the check-in. He's in the chat room. He says, "Can I cam up?" So yes, absolutely. Sure. So my main thing, though, I wanted to tell you guys, like that chemistry is very, very important. This became inspired by a recent podcast that was split up, and one of the hosts of the podcast mentioned that the chemistry had changed amongst the people. Now, when you guys normally think about the word chemistry, what normally comes to mind? Do you get sexual vibes, or do you get business vibes, or do you get friendly vibes when you think about the word chemistry?
All of the above.
I said the same thing.
Yeah,
I get sexual vibes, but I also had great vibes with my boss, who was the director of advertising at Electra, and we had great chemistry because we worked well together from day one, and we're still friends to this day.
Oh, nice. Yep. And what do you think made your chemistry so great? Like, what is it that pinpoint like characteristic or like thing that existed between the two of you that you felt like the chemistry was ideal?
You know, she was very similar to you actually in a lot of ways. You know, she needed an assistant. And, you know, she kind of was not the kind of woman that was like, you know, was really looking to be the boss of someone.
Right.
But the first thing I said to her was day one, she was like, well, you don't have to say, you know, Heather's office, like, you know, when people call, I was like, girl, you're keeping us from being dope. Let me do this. I've got this. We're about to be fierce.
That's how it's supposed to go.
We're about to be fierce and let everybody know with this whole goddamn company from here to LA, that shit is changing around here.
Absolutely. Now, Beauty, what about you? When you think about the word chemistry, are you like, do you get sexual vibes? Do you start thinking about it as a friendship situation, or do you
all of the above? That's it.
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah, I mean, it's a time and a place for everything. Like what Priscilla was saying, like you can have chemistry with somebody sexually, or you can have chemistry, like, you know, y'all all cute, you know what I'm saying? But we have a chemistry more business-minded than we do sexually. But I also think that we work together and that certain chemistry goes together because certain opposites attract.
Now, it's so crazy because, Priscilla, we actually talked about that this weekend because I always joke about the people who I do know who've been in relationships for long periods of time. They're normally just like separate, like people. Like,
I mean, like we discussed, I find that if you are more like your partner, you're more likely to have a successful relationship. Now, whatever that chemistry is between those two people, you might not know what it is underneath. Because my brother-in-law, Ed, is very gregarious. He's like me. He talks to everybody. And my sister, even though she's a Pisces, she's a March Pisces. So she's like, listen, let's just move it. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, if she hasn't checked you out, it's like, oh, keep it moving. Like, but when you get to know her, you'll see that she is sweet underneath, just like him. She's sweet.
Yeah. And sometimes it's that certain characteristics about a person that allows a friendship to flow, allows a friendship just to coexist, which I feel like adds to the chemistry. Let's get to some of these comments really, really quickly. We have Brooklyn. John Logic says, salute to y'all. I'm in a meeting with these folks. Sorry, I can't chop it up. Yes, Logic is talking to some great people about some great things. So salute to him. Yes, Mr. Jones 169 says, good evening, kings and queens. Good evening, Mr. Jones 169. And Not Gonna Conform says beauty. So Not Gonna Conform, what's going on with you? Wow. And we have Brooklyn Honcho in the building. What's going on, Brooklyn Honcho? How are you?
Hey, Honcho. Hi, Honcho. It's nice to see you.
Salute.
Here I go tipping.
Yes, this is a co-producer of the Morning Rant and involved with all things of the Ranters Union. We are here today talking about chemistry. Brooklyn Honcho, what comes to mind when you think about the word chemistry?
Can I wake up to you at 7 a.m.?
Does that mean when you don't leave?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's chemistry right there. When you don't get kicked out, when someone does not call your Uber.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that because I will have chemistry for you and still tell you bye when you going home.
No,
I need to spread out. I'm small, but I like to move.
Beauty, can you have chemistry and be detached from somebody?
Yes, I do it all the time. What do you mean?
I didn't think that was possible. I mean,
why is that not possible?
Hold on 1 second, one at a time. But yeah, go ahead. Beauty, go ahead.
Why is it not possible, Priscilla?
Because I can't imagine that there is chemistry, but you want him to get out. Like,
I'm an introverted person. I like my space. Okay?
But this is the thing. When it comes to chemistry, I feel like chemistry sometimes makes you change your current state of mind. It makes you change, your vibes or your boundaries or your limitations of what you would have thought about doing. Like most bitches, when they deal with a dude, like already have in our mind, like what we're going to do with him, whether he's going to be getting pussy, whether we're going to suck his dick, or we're gonna, just let him eat us out. Like there's always a different level to things when it comes to guys. So, and sometimes when it's very good chemistry, we may let him hit first, second, and then third base. So I wanted to ask everyone on the panel, has chemistry ever changed your mind of how you viewed a person in a relationship? I would like Brooklyn Honcho to go first because he's our resident male check-in and we need to hear the male's voice. So, Honcho, has there ever been a moment in time where the chemistry between you and someone else changed how you seen the person, changed how you viewed them or their characteristics or whatnot?
Every last time.
Every last
time.
So is it something that a female does that shows you that, or like just how are you picking this up?
I'm gonna tell you how. I mean, shit, yo. Shout out to you.
Streets. I'm just kidding.
Shout out to you, Vanessa. For always orchestrating out here for the ladies. I guess you are the female spear. As now we have a man spear now, but shout out to Vanessa. Smiles, man. Like, for bringing up the real topics.
I'm trying to.
I feel
Mm-hmm.
no, I hear you, baby.
No, go ahead. You said how you feel.
It's just like it's different for men's, and I'm not giving it up, but I am going to throw you up the game because nobody looks the same from when you meet them, from when you hit them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
from when you meet them till you hit them. As my boy Rao and all them, everybody in life that really lived this real shit, man. It's like dump them and pump them seems to be the whole new
The new
everything that's
way.
going.
Right.
You
That's the
know,
new way.
that shit is actually for you gals. I actually think like you guys should adopt that because like nobody looks the same from when you meet them. When
Mm-hmm.
you greet them to all, just like it don't look the same after you got your whole nut off.
Mm. Oh man, just like a little kid, you don't want to play with the toy no more after somebody's done played with it, huh? But I mean, to each his own. But I do agree with you on that. When it comes to females, because females are more emotional by nature, we do tend to look for chemistry when it comes to dealing with men. We look for chemistry when it comes to dealing with a partner versus men. That's not something that they're so much so out to seek. They're existing with the woman, and whatever transpires is, what transpires from that. But Priscinda, I see the wand going up, please.
My question to you, Hancho, is it because after
Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead, Priscinda. Sorry.
okay, my question is to Hancho. Is it because after you have sex with the woman, you don't feel the same about her after the act of sex?
That's such a basic question to me personally
It is a
because
basic
I,
question, but I need a basic answer.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's
Once
honest.
So,
I
so
hit,
AKA, what I got from this is, bitch, stop opening up your motherfucking legs. Close your legs to marry men.
That's what I've always known,
well,
Vanessa. That's why I asked the
I
question.
didn't get that from that.
That's what I got.
I didn't get
Me
that
too.
from that.
Oh
And
no.
maybe because I hang out with men that think like him and I've been taught low key that I don't think like that. Like
But what did you get from that?
I've always heard that you don't know. You have so many people have so much lust built up for somebody that you might uphold them and think that you are in love or whatever the case might be, and let them do that one thing sexual wrong, and then you be looking at that motherfucker like, what the fuck did I see in you? Let that nigga eat your pussy the wrong way, Priscinda, and that chemistry gonna go blue, 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 blue. Okay,
No,
so I feel what he's saying. Like,
but it could go.
don't judge till you get that bow. You gotta have the whole ingredients in the chemistry. You can't
But you
have a
know what
bit.
my problem is, sometimes I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if a nigga do some flaw shit, I just be on some shit like, damn, but the chemistry was good. Let me give him a second chance. Even though he's eating the pussy like a cat bowl liquor, let me see if I could, like, the chemistry was
But I
good.
think
We
that's
had
the
a
difference between
conversation.
a man and a woman. I think that's what he was trying to point out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
The
the
comments.
difference.
The comments are super, super backed up, so we got to get to them. OGK Network says, is there a difference between chemistry and knowing someone for a long period of time? That's an interesting thing. I just think sometimes when you know somebody for a long period of time, it's just familiarity. Sorry. And with that, people get comfortable. So sometimes it could probably seem like chemistry, but it may not be. It just might be just you're just familiar with the person.
You're just comfortable as hell. That's your plan B. That's your security blanket.
Mm-hmm.
You know certain things about that person, so you don't have no doubts or whatever because you already know the bullshit.
Absolutely. And Tay Tay baby says good evening. I love the glasses. Yes, thank you.
Thank you,
Brooklyn
baby.
Hacho has on glasses too. He didn't get the
You didn't
memo,
get the memo though.
but we wore glasses today because we're talking about chemistry. Beauty has the lab coat. I was trying to get me a lab coat. I'll get it next time for sure, for sure.
And
OG,
you did not know that her glasses did not reflect that bad on camera. I might wear them more often because I
there,
can't see shit.
there we go. OGK Network says yes, you can have chemistry until someone get the stepping. I
But
don't agree.
I can, because I guess I can say that because I can really, really be freaking like really like I can, you seen me, Vanessa, when I really like somebody. Like I be wanting to be up under them and everything else. Yes, I be all kissy kissy and everything else. But sometimes it's like Monica said, it's just one of them days, nigga. Go away for a second. Give me my space.
And Mr. Jones 169 says salute to you, King Logic, sir. Salute to Logic as well, and salute to Mr. Jones, co-producer of the Morning Rant or the Evening Rant, as they may call it. OGK Network says, does chemistry fade when you've been with someone for a long period of time?
No.
Priscinda, please.
Okay.
I seen the wand. I like the wand, actually. I'm actually here for this right now.
Well, here's why I have the wand, because chemistry is magical. Chemistry is magical. If you really do have legitimate chemistry with someone, it does not fade. You know, I guess I don't know about that pump and dump bullshit, because everybody I've ever dated has been a man in my life. I'm his woman, he's my man. And every time I tried to, like, you know, have like sort of like a side piece, I'm like, because there's no legitimate chemistry there. So yes, it alters, but it does not change. Because you can look at that person, you know, you be in the kitchen, washing dishes, making dinner, you know, and he'll walk by and you're like, you know what, I see in you. Hello.
I know why I got with you.
I see why we're together.
And I see why you say alter, because when I started to think about that, I wasn't necessarily thinking about the idea of chemistry altering between two people, but just more so it being temporary, being like a pause and a stop. Because see, for me, I feel like when you originally get with somebody and then there's a chemistry and y'all vibe, like that's y'all chemistry, like that's y'all vibe. Like if y'all both like to eat motherfucking turkey bacon, like that's what the fuck y'all like to do, whatever it is, you know. But I do feel like over the course of time, especially if you're going to extend extended time with somebody, there's going to be that time period where it's just going to, like, it's going to stop. Maybe it may stop for a couple of days. Maybe may stop for a week. But I get that's also similar to altering it per se. But yeah, go ahead, fucking Hasha. What you say?
Mr. Smilez, from a male perspective, like, I just need to know, can I take you to the diner in the morning? Like, you ain't got to cook my eggs. You know what I mean? Like, because niggas is beyond the baby boy, like cooking eggs in the bathroom and you know, like
stand in the middle of the kitchen with
seriously,
yeah,
niggas is beyond that, because everybody get money, and I love it. I love it. Shout out to everybody that's getting money.
Yes,
but you know, really, like, we're in a different. Hold on, let me fix my little. You know, because you know I'm not situated like you ladies are. I be situated.
No, we can hear you, which is more than enough, you know. But I wanted to ask you, in regards to that though, do you think that men just want a woman to just be like, if a woman, like, they just want a woman to follow them? Do you think that that adds to having better chemistry, like a woman asking less questions?
Yes, please, and thank you.
Beauty, can you please put your fingers down, Beauty?
I'm sorry. Sometimes they just have a mind of their own and they do what they want.
But what? So, but so men believe that when they're having females follow them and they are not asking less questions, it becomes copacetic. It becomes like a flow. It becomes easier to deal with. Do you think that the questions interrupt the flow, or do you think that the questions are unnecessary when women are asking a lot of questions in relationships?
I think that you guys talk a little bit too much, because you enhance us, you give it to us, but like, niggas is already born with it. Like, if you a man, a real man, like, shit is already like I'm not giving up free game. I'm not here to snitch on the men.
Well,
But I'm here to give it up.
we're trying to get as much niggas as we can. We trying to
I'm
no,
here
but
to
see, this is
give
the
it
thing. We
up.
trying to get the ladies in line. Like I feel like the dynamic between men and women needs to be opened up because a lot of women are miscommunicated. They be talking a nigga head off, and the nigga be in his mind like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." But she don't know that, and he don't want to say it because he not trying to be mean, and she just trying to be, talkative. But Priscilla, go ahead.
Hey, woo! Thank God. Hello. Here's what's up. In a sense, Honcho, you are very right. The problem is it's the times that women choose to talk. When you can see that a man is in his zone, in his head about whatever he's going through, he's trying to work some shit out. Bitch, this is not the time to be talking about some shit that can wait. However, if I have legitimate questions, I don't give a fuck. We are going to be talking about this. Now, I'm going to try to pick a time that works for you, but it's going to be brought up.
I agree. Women should be more tactful.
You don't do it when the man is having a crisis. And we don't think of men as, being sensitive, such as like a loved one, that's sick, or a brother or sister in jail. That's a crisis for a man. That's not time to be talking about some crazy shit that you can wait on. And for sure, when he's watching the game, please, bitch, stop. That is not the fucking time.
Not even at halftime?
No. Halftime is when you give him a blowjob. That's not the time, though, to be talking about some deep shit. Make that nigga and his friends some sandwiches and shit. Keep the beer and the Henny ready. And you will have a happy man. Because here's the thing. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right?
Oh, can you say that again?
Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right?
And I
One more time for the youngins and slower because they didn't comprehend that.
Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right?
Now, my big sister, break it down because some of these kids is a little dirt.
And I know that's an old school mentality that I feel like it's a lost train of thinking.
Yep.
A lot of young people are immediately a reactionary. Something that happens to them, they have to react immediately. And when they do that, they sometimes react inappropriately, which can cause more harm than good.
Yep. Break it down, Beauty, because that's what we have.
Yeah, because I am a reactor. I'm real bad with it. Vanessa and person that get on me all the time about it.
Yes, we just seen your middle fingers 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm not even controlling my body yet. I be thinking shit, and I be thinking it, but it be coming out loud, and I be like, damn.
Oh, shit.
It's already there. Might as well roll with the punches. But when it comes to relationships, for some odd reason, I just do not like that whole arguing and the man doing all. I just be sitting there like, and please don't make us be driving, because I'm the type to hurry up and hit that corner real quick. And if you don't have your seatbelt on, you gonna lean over. I'm trying to make you hit your head so you can shut up about the conversation. I'm stumping on my brakes and shit. I just feel like that's too much.
But to add to what Brooklyn Honcho said, Beauty, I wanted you to answer this question. What do you think?
Hold up. I ain't trying to sit you up, but you see how all you ladies is situated, right, for the cam?
Yes.
Two tits is ready, shit ready to go. Everybody probably, in my most heart, I would, actually say, yeah, everybody smelling good.
Yes.
So guess what? Like, niggas need that when they come in from a hard night of trap.
I agree.
Hold on, I get what he's saying, but I've done that, so I don't want to hear that. Okay.
No, but
it's like he got that, but then he comparing me. I'm supposed to. We both out at 12 hours a day, but I'm supposed to come home like I'm your great grandma and cook 15,000 meals. Like, this man told me that lasagna, bread and salad was not a full course meal.
Really?
And when I wanted to shank him,
Beauty, hey, even if you Uber Eats that shit, put that shit in motherfucking glass plate on the table for a nigga. That nigga ate for the day. The key is, yes, you are supposed to go to the club. So what? Y'all both out at the club. You're still female. At the end of the day, we still bleed one time a month. We just still have different responsibilities than men do.
I didn't say club. I said job, heifer,
Job, club, whatever it is.
I'm not coming home from a 12-day shift and you gonna compare me to cooking with a bitch who live off a girl. Don't
well, I see what you're saying. You can't compare.
Doing nothing.
You're not gonna compare me to the basic bitch who's not doing
anything.
anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna compare me to a bitch that's sitting at home all day.
I need to see this one. Priscilla, yes, please. And then we're gonna get to some of these comments.
Let me address exactly what it is Hanjo was talking about.
Okay.
Because I think I got it. The women in my family, we were raised that you go to bed looking beautiful. And I don't do sweats going to bed. I don't do tattered underwear. I don't do tattered nightgown. Like, I always just look like that, you know, because that's how I was raised to be. And that's how I saw the women in my family operate, you know, and they were decades deep with their men still going to bed with lingerie. I'm like, see, they know something. And they taught me that. Now, that does whatever your comfort level is, right? And whatever your man's comfort level is, because you have chemistry with that man, he will know the days where you're going to cook, because that's how you get the chemistry, you know, and keep the chemistry.
Right.
So that doesn't mean you got to be in the kitchen doing a 12-course meal, but I don't like a man coming to bed with me looking any old kind of way.
I hate a man with dirty fingernails, so I get it.
Dirty fingernails.
Don't sit on my bed with outside clothes.
And I don't think men are gonna brush their teeth before they come to bed. Like, you're not gonna give me hot breath that all day. No.
Yeah, because I like to kiss in the morning, so I'm gonna need your breath to be good.
Exactly.
Let's get to some of these comments. OGK Network says beauty is right. You may like someone, but if the sexual chemistry ain't there, then it just ruins a lot.
I'll give you that one, Beauty. You're right about that.
Yes, OGK Network says yes, ladies, follow Beauty, please. You're gonna follow a nigga, period. Well, the men are supposed to lead, and I'm here to follow. So
follow though, right? Hold on, nigga.
Right.
Hold on.
Do it, Beauty. Do it, Beauty.
Why do you have to drag him? Leave OJ. I get where he's coming from, though.
I do. You are. I naturally, and I was raised like that, and I've watched the women in my family be like this. Naturally, I do want my man to follow, so I mean to lead, so I can follow him. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you ain't about to lead me off no motherfucking cliff, fool.
Yeah, we're not going to destruction. That's
exactly. We are not going to Circus Olay.
But you know what? Let me say this though. My problem is though, because see, I'm a submissive girl. Like, I like listening to a nigga. I love a nigga to lead. I will follow him. Absolutely. But what happens is, all right, the nigga said we going to California. All right, we going to California. I get in the bus with the nigga. We on our way to California. We get to the middle of Oklahoma. This nigga don't know where he going now. Then I got to now take the map to California. Now I got to take the map. Now I got to finish driving to California. Just speaking, you know, hypothetically.
This nigga forgot to get the oil change before y'all left.
And then now, as I had to take the wheel in the middle of the ride, and I got to drive to California now. Now I got to say to myself, I could have just flown from New York. Like, this is what niggas don't, and that's what men don't understand, that the gripe that women may have with males leadership is not the fact that we have a problem with a man leading, but it's just the fact that when we do allow men to lead and they don't come up with effective solutions or put us in effective directions that or better places that we could have put ourselves, then it's kind of like, you know, you could do bad by yourself. It's just like, what are men truly adding? So I am willing to follow men, absolutely, but to destruction, absolutely not. No.
Vanessa, can I say something about that?
Hold on a second. Go ahead, Beauty, and then Priscilla is gonna go right afterwards, and then we have some more questions for you.
New people. My mama, I've never seen my mom and dad, like my dad, when we drive, I've never seen my mom get in the driver's seat, honey. My dad has never even asked her. Period. Period.
Yeah. Priscilla, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Again, we need some clarity here. Okay. When you say alpha male, you have to be careful with that word, because there's a lot that goes under that heading. Now, what I've seen from happy relationships is each of those partners knows what they're the best at. Definitely the men are leaders, but they know that there are things that the woman tends to that they can't do because she's better at that. She's just better at that. You have to each know each other's strengths because, you know, if you're dating a man, you love him, he's a great guy, but you know he's kind of slow, you know, and not that bright. This is the nigga you want to guide him in the direction y'all need to be going because you can't just let him.
Respect.
You know, and there's a way to say it. You're like, baby, you know, you are so smart. But did you think about like if we, you know what I mean? Like, don't make him feel like a chump. But I can't follow you if you're stupid.
Hold on, Priscilla. Let me say this.
And I fucking won't.
No, there's a big difference between stroking a nigga ego and dealing with stupid. Two different things.
True. Yeah, I think the first thing you were talking about, you were stroking the nigga ego. The second thing, that was dumb.
Like that's because I was giving you two different variations.
Okay,
and
I love it.
One of those things I know that I can't do because I see the men in my family, they know what they're good at. But the things that they know their wife is good at, they let her do that because she is better at that than he is. So again, if we're talking about chemistry, you have to know where the two of you can mesh because he's not going to be good at everything. He's just not, and neither are you.
I got something.
Go.
Okay, so I want to add on to that. And I use my parents as like an example all the time, and they're not perfect. I'm not trying to say that, but they are the shit. Okay, so I've watched them. My mom and dad have been together and been around each other since they were literally kids. Okay, so I've told y'all, like, I gave y'all the background story. My dad was real vulgar. My mom wasn't like that. Now my mama didn't call me a nigga and she hella vulgar. And my dad, low key, like he didn't soften up. So it confuses me sometimes. So, Priscilla, with you saying like what's good, what you're good at. When I was younger and my mom used to like, go on like, moms need vacations and girl trips. Lord Jesus, we only ate potatoes and like potatoes and onions, honey. That was it. Like that was it. Fried potatoes and onions was what you in the skillet, the big skillet that he knew his grandma got him. That was the only thing that we was eating every time she left. But now that we're older, my mama and daddy be in the kitchen. They be trying recipes they didn't found on Facebook and TikTok.
They found their flow. They found their vibe.
I just realized something. Like, how the hell my daddy get a TikTok before I got a TikTok? I was like, why are you on TikTok?
They found love. Oh, Priscilla, yes, go ahead, and then I'm gonna get to the comments.
Do you know why? It's because their chemistry just altered because they learned things about each other. When my grandma would come to visit us from South Carolina, she would make 30 days worth of meals for my grandpa.
She prepared for him
every day crying. And then like he would finally say, well, if you don't come home, I'm not going to eat. She said, well, then nigga, you're going to starve and die.
Well, then that's that. Samantha Hayes says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't agree with you more, Queen. Absolutely. Shout out to Samantha Hayes in the chat room. OGK Network says the man is going to make sure you don't have to work a 12-hour shift. I can support. I can stand behind that. I can stand
behind that, but I don't mind doing that.
I don't mind contributing. I don't mind playing, being a part of a team. OGK Network says, Priscilla, women shouldn't go to bed looking like they went hunting. But okay, I'm gonna go to bed looking cute, but maybe around 4:00 in the morning after we finish fucking, I'm probably gonna put my hair bonnet on because I want to keep my edges. That's all.
Hold on, pause. We talking about niggas who go to bed with holy drawers on or with one sock on. Like,
do holy drawers count?
Like, where do these niggas socks be going at nighttime? Do they get up and walk away?
Well, we have a resident male on the check-in, so Honcho, I have to ask you. What's the worst garment that you've seen, like getting in bed, that you just was like, why is this on this lady right now? And I wish she would change it. Like, what is something that you go to bed with a lady and you're just upset about that women put on or wear or have?
My jersey. I feel like Al Bundy because I still be living in my high school days. I'm a 40-year I'm 41,
You
and
grown. Nice.
I would like for my how should I say it? My paraphernalia be worn like high school jerseys or whoever I support be on. Like
Oh,
I
so
would
you want
like
her
for
to
you
wear
ladies.
that?
No, please put on my jersey. And if it's not
Oh,
my jersey, person that who I support jersey, nothing on. Or cutie panties. Oh no, cutie panties, whatever the hell that
do
is,
you mean
man.
like
What's
the
wrong
boy
with
Put
cutie
shorts?
on
You
panties?
mean the boy shorts with like the little butt cheeks out at the bottom, and it's like
no
lace covering
shorts.
most of that?
Those are called cutie panties.
I mean, shit. I feel like you're overspeaking me at this point because when you come to a male dominance, like the bedroom is only for the males at this point.
Mm,
If you want to get, this is where you get fucked at, you know? And I want to see what I want to see. I
that's true,
want to
and
see
I
what
do
I
say
want to see.
that the bedroom is for the males. If the man does not get hard, there is no party. There, it lights out. If his dick does not stand up at attention, nobody's having a good time, and nobody's coming literally anywhere. We need hard dick and bubblegum for the night to go right. So I do agree with that. Men are the star of the party. So for me, I'm the type of person, nigga. If you want me to wear cosplay, I'll wear the fucking Jeepers Creepers outfit. I'm the bitch in the motherfucking Japanese Silk Road. You want me to be a Thai bitch tonight? Whatever a nigga needs me to be, I'm gonna be, because I need his dick to get hard and I need him to
Yo,
not have any
yo,
interruptions.
you know what's crazy? How
And
you
Priscilla,
say
we're
it,
coming to
and
you
I
right now.
love how you do your shit, man. I love how you do your shit, Vanessa. I love how
I
you do your
appreciate that.
shit because you really are the female honcho. I don't
I
even know how to
appreciate that.
describe that. But the truth is, like,
Well,
exactly. You remember from what was that shit? Scream movies? The other shit, the Wayans bro, where some was like, yo, put these shoulder pads on. Even though they're no homo. Like, nigga said, yo, put these shits on and put that on
ain't
and
nothing
put
worse than
that shit on. And
yo.
like that shit was gonna get him off on Regina, right? On Regina
Mm-hmm.
Hall. Like sometimes you gotta put the chicken head on. So
Yeah,
just go
and
ahead and clock
and I'm
her.
not gonna lie. Oh my god, a person to be get to you. I got one more thing to say. And you know what irritates me sometimes is that niggas like they're on, and this I'm giving a little bit of a secret away. Niggas, some niggas love getting their nipple rubbed, right? Some niggas like getting their nipple rubbed right before they come. I don't like doing that. Like that's just me. Like that's just one thing that
I
I
like
I,
it,
I suck dick all day. Like I could suck dick. We could do that.
but I'm
But
not sucking your nipple.
yeah, I don't want to do that on a nigga. Like I just don't. I don't know. I don't. But I don't want to do that on a nigga. But that is. But I see what you're saying, because sometimes if I really like the nigga, and if you know his dick is good and dick is big, whatever the case may be, if the chemistry is right, okay, if the chemistry is right, I'm not going to the extent of sucking it, but I'll like pull a little spit on my finger and I'll go like go.
Hey, shout out to Vanessa Smiles for doing whatever the boys needed to do.
I
Can
love
I
you
give
for
him
telling me,
applause for that?
sisters. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Ah,
Because I can't do it. Because the whole time I'm thinking, like, I should be dating a bitch if I want to suck on some fucking nipples. Like, what the fuck I'm sitting here for?
oh my God, Priscinda,
Hey,
please
yo,
go
hold
ahead.
up,
Yeah, go
hold
ahead,
up.
Hacho. And then hold
Ladies,
on.
hold on.
Okay, first
Okay,
of
but
all,
hold on.
Hold on.
Let Hacho go really quickly, Priscinda. Go ahead, Hacho.
Yo, I have my tits sucked. If that's even called tits. Like for a man. I mean I have my shit.
Okay, did you ask her to do it, or like did she
Pause.
just like
Never.
randomly do it?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
No,
that's
not
the
at
difference.
all.
We talking about the
But
ones who be like, put my titty in your mouth.
no. No.
We talking about the whole.
Shout out to the ladies that ever wanted me to be stimulated, but that wasn't for me. You
Oh
know,
my
like that
God,
wasn't for me. They tried though.
they did. They put in hard work. Priscinda, go ahead.
First of all, shout out to you, Honcho. They are forever going to be called cutie panties because I have never heard anything that just even back to that. They are cutie panties.
I never heard that before.
So salute to you, Honcho.
Confused.
From now on, they are going to be called cutie panties. Nipple action on a dude. My ex, he loved it. I'm like, all right, let's just do this because I felt like beauty. I'm with a bitch right now. However, the sex was amazing. So I'm like, all right, nigga, if that's what we need to be doing. If that's what we need to do, fine. Let's do that.
But that be your motivation. That's the only thing you make in your head. You talking shit the whole time in your head, but you making sure you.
In my head, I was like, oh my God. I hope.
That's like.
I can't because this is no to the nipple.
But that's just as close to me. That's similar to sucking a nigga dick so long and you're trying to get him to come. You're tired of sucking dick because you already felt like you sucked enough dick. But the nigga hasn't come yet.
Nope, I'm a very determined woman. I'm about to start talking shit. Oh, you go nut today, motherfucker. Stop playing with it.
Okay, can I say this?
Okay, hold on, Beauty. That sounds like abuse. And if there's a Me Too movement for Miss Beauty Doll.
Can I say this?
I wish they would. I wish a nigga would.
You're gonna force a nigga to come. You're gonna make him come.
Oh my
You're gonna make him come.
You made me suck your dick for 20 minutes. You gonna come? I need something to come out of this shit. God damn it!
Can I say this without giving away?
Priscilla, go ahead.
Can I say this without giving away too much of myself?
Yes, please.
How long it takes? I don't care how long it takes.
Oh man, women, we endure some shit, man. We really do.
When that chemistry good, you be sucking his dick, watching TV the whole time, like
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I watched like whole episodes. Shout out to the Netflix and chill generation because I watched like whole Netflix series. Like, all right,
like we just gonna be here today. Yeah. Look, let me grab my phone real quick.
Oh, not the phone.
Not the phone.
Oh, bitch, I'm gonna get something out of this head.
Oh my
today.
God.
You got me fucked up. You gotta give me a nut. You gonna get recorded. Something's happening.
We got a lot of comments back up. Beauty, can you read this next comment? It's from OGK Network.
It says, if a nigga don't know the difference between California and Oklahoma, he can't lead his own life.
Hello.
Someone else's. You have a point.
Yeah.
Google, but a lot of this generation depends on Google. I had a whole nigga live down the street from me, and he didn't even know what the fuck the main street was that we was on. I sent him right home.
Mm-hmm. And Not Gonna Conform says, first of all, our instructions are always on point. He's speaking for the males. He's saying that men's instructions are always on point.
You always try to save somebody. Not everybody's instructions is on point, sir.
Mm-hmm. And Keenan Kong 85, shout out to him. He says, I'm a fool on that Pinterest. I wonder what that means.
Wait, what does that mean? Does he talking about like
he's talking about the application? Like, because there's an application, but usually bitches be gardening on there and shit. So I'm trying to figure out exactly.
I thought Pinterest was like one of those places you find like ideas for that.
Right, like ideas, blogging, but we'll figure that out later.
Sex ideas from it.
Shout out to Mr. Jones 169 co-producer of the Morning Wear, as well as Brooklyn Honcho. Mr. Jones 169 says, yes, I agree. People talk too much, let it come out natural. If you talk too much, either you trying to be nosy, just be all in the business, or just want to know his business to learn and observe your man. Yes.
You can't just sit back and observe. You don't always have to ask questions about shit. But if we are in a suspicious situation and my sixes go off, bitch, I'm about to be like, hey, shout out. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck goes on here?
Excuse me.
Questions
hold on 1 second, Beauty. Go ahead. Mancha.
Miss Smiles, Miss 69 Smiles. Like, shout out to you for being able to read, throughout all the bullshit, But I'm not the person to be like spitting game, but I'm well off. So what I'm gonna tell you is this, man. Mm-hmm. Like, be quiet sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to be quiet when you get with the right type of nigga. You know when you with the right type of nigga. That means just
Oh
be
yes.
quiet.
Oh yes.
Ladies, I'm gonna give you a little bit of game because if I'm sitting off and really sitting off on that, like you're just eye candy to me. And
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to continuously looking beautiful as you sisters always look great. It's no need to just jump in. When you jump in, now people gonna pay attention and people listen. They listen. Here I go, man. What's my boy? Schoolboy. Like this
Shout out
shit
to
right
Schoolboy.
here. Shout out to Schoolboy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, we the people listen. Fuck we. Like nigga, like people with any type of real sense,
Mm-hmm.
listen.
And see, I agree because a lot of other guys, like guys who don't have the bag or guys who don't have that charisma about themselves or they are not established yet, they don't understand how how they're not able to get cooperation from women. When women are in position, like you'll have the most hood rat bitch from anywhere talking crazy to niggas, woo woo woo. She find a nigga with a bag and some sense and a direction. Yeah, y'all will meet a whole different bitch. How many times niggas we see a bitch in the hood 10, 15 years later? This is a whole new bitch. Because she found a situation with a man who was a leader, who did have the bag, who was, giving great direction, leading her and himself to a better place. So when a man not only just having the sense, but like you said, also the sense, the mentality to be able to move forward and to be able to be progressive, that's gonna definitely woo a female. That's gonna attract a female immediately, and it's gonna make it easy for her to just say yes. I'm gonna follow you.
Shout
And I
out,
always say that. I always say that.
shout
Let it be
out
the
to
right
you.
nigga. The right nigga.
I love it.
She. I
I
follow.
love it.
I follow.
I love
And
it.
I'm gonna get to the rest of the comments really quickly because we're a little bit backed up. Keenan Kong 85 says 2021, you working just like me, boo. Yeah, we working out here. We working and we having fun at the same time. We enjoying ourselves. We living life, making money and doing good things. So that's what we all trying to do out here. Mr. Jones 169, he says my socks is always on when we go to bed.
What are they when you wake up, though? Are
Ooh.
both of them on when you wake up? Because I've done a study, right? And this is with homeboys. This is like with my homeboys that come over and they just, need to come over to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like with, dudes I'm messing with. They always wake up with one shoe, a sock off. Like, what the hell? Do y'all just get hot on one foot?
Let me tell you something. Back in my days, I'm not even gonna lie.
Bitch, if you said back in my days ever again in your life before we hit 35.
I'm just saying, back in my days, right? I just have to say, I stopped wearing panties not only because I didn't like wearing panties. I didn't like wearing panties anyways. I didn't want to be restricted. I wanted my vagina to be free, no matter what I was wearing.
The breeze, that Vegas breeze will do something.
But let me say this. I got tired of losing panties at niggas' cribs. And also, I got tired of losing jewelry, too. I had to stop wearing very good pieces of jewelry out. Because you'll be fucking a nigga, he on your wrist. And then tomorrow morning, my grandma Helen's asking me about what happened to her motherfucking bracelet she gave me. And now I gotta go play detective private eye and find my motherfucking bracelet.
I'm sorry. I can't agree with you on this, sis.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
What happened?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Because this dick ain't for free.
They didn't rob you. No.
Niggas got me for my grandma watch instead of my grandma chain.
I'm the type of female where I was called. Hold on, wait. Let me take.
I'm out here in East New York, Brooklyn Honcho. I say the probability of that is very, very high.
Vanessa, why you don't take your stuff off? I take my stuff off.
I never really do. I've always just I'm a passionate person, so I like to just rip all my clothes off and have sex in the moment type shit.
Now I will pause in the moment to take off my grandma's ring. If I
And
can find that ring, oh bitch, I'm sobering up and I'm cutting somebody. The south side of Chicago coming out of me real quick.
and rest in peace to my grandma, but she was always tight forever about that chain. Priscilla, go ahead.
I have never, ever lost jewelry. Because, first of all, everything that goes on sexually goes on at my house.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not losing my jewelry. Fuck that. Never that.
It sounds good, but hey, guess what? I lost my mama jewelry.
Oh, no.
What did you lose? Was it like a ring or like
I'm gonna tell you real quick. If you got time for me.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, shit, this was so many years ago. But busting the thought or a future thought or whatever she was at the time, I wanted something. And she had it for me, which was the box. And you know, I invited her into my mama home. Busted down in my room.
Okay, in your room. You didn't go in your mama room. You went in your room.
In my room. No, not mama.
Okay.
Mama room was freaking sacred.
I just said that. Yeah, I just had to ask.
Yeah, no. And I probably stepped outside to get Shorty like a little bacon, egg, and cheese or something. Like this, like light shit. Like I actually stepped outside. This is back when I lived in the P's.
What projects, if you don't mind?
Now I'm from Gravesend,
Coney
Island, Brooklyn.
Okay. Marlboro vibes.
Okay. Like, no, beyond that. No. I'm talking about Gravesend. The graveyard. Coney Island. The yard. The roughest of the toughest. You know, back before all of this, what we're doing right now. And I love this, what we're doing now. Because I hope that my son or my daughter actually becomes famous for this. But yeah, I probably stepped outside. You know, get Shorty something to eat, or even step to the front to cook something. Yeah, because I'm a cooker. Yeah, I'm a chefer.
Nice. I love a man that cook.
And
Ben need to cook more often.
Long story short, yeah, my mom's came to me and she was like, listen, by the way, you know, we all have had cabinets and shelves. So, you know, shit was situated. My mom's was very good. She worked 2 jobs to raise me. And
salute to mama. Salute to mama.
Salute to mama. Even though, you know, she crossed too. Yo, I actually like, you know, came encounter with my mama talking about, yo, I'm missing a watch. What I do? Go to the rides. Probably
she found
2 weeks later.
So your mom noticed first.
My mom, it was her watch.
Oh, so she was like, where's my shit?
But she had multiple watches. And I'm sorry, this is probably a personal story that I'm sharing right now. That's why it's taking so long.
I know, I appreciate it and I love it. And I love these stories because for me, I'm all about the history behind who we are, the people in our lives who added to who we are as people, and the experiences that we have with these people who mean so much to us to make us who we are. So you don't even know who you teaching in this moment by telling your mom's story.
2 weeks later, I pop up at the rides in Coney Island, you know, partying bullshit, you know, because we don't give a fuck as kids. And
that's
guess who I see? The thotty that actually took the risk.
She had the
Oh my God. Please tell me you got your damn mama watch back and you spent that whole one good time.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow.
I got it back for my mom. For my
That's right.
mom. That's why shout out to all the ladies that really are celebrating sons, well, sons and daughters. Any mother that celebrated their real Mother's Day, that means that they've been through something. In my case, like they've been through something because, man, I got endless stories.
Yeah, we
It's like,
celebrated. We celebrated Miss Beauty Doll last week. She's our resident 69 network show baby mama. And we saluted her as well
I
as
really feel offended when you call me a freaking baby mama.
of the Smile 69 network show. Okay. Oh, you're the mother. You're the
Thank
mother of the
you.
is
Smile
she
69 network
single?
show.
Is she single?
That's
Who's
up for
single in here?
that's up
Stop
for
acting crazy.
I
Stop
am
acting
single.
crazy.
That's
I'm
up for
single.
You
everyone else
know,
to say.
I'm
listen, by
single.
the way, I've been married for 14 going on 15 years. I'm just saying, like, for the fellas, it's just for research purposes. Who's
Yes.
single around here?
Research purposes is necessary. I am single. I cannot speak for Priscinda or Beauty, so they can
I am
say what they
single,
want.
but do not go into my DM. I will cuss you out.
And I'm Priscinda.
I am single, but I am extremely particular.
Exactly.
Well, there we go. We got a lot of comments that's backed up, and the chat room goons is gonna murder us, okay? If we do not get to them. Shout out to Miss Ravioli in the building. Miss Ravioli says, hello, everyone. Hello, Miss Ravioli. Shout out to you. We have Ikai Asimota putting up some laughing faces. We also have All Natural Substance that says salute, Smile, salute to you. All Natural Substance. Steph Got Jokes is in the building. Salute to Steph Got Jokes. He's putting his eyes wide open looking at us. And Brooklyn Honcho has the Henny on the check-in. Salute to you, Brooklyn Honcho, with the Henny. I see you back out there. Miss Ravioli says everybody got glasses. Yes. Brooklyn Honcho was not privy to the glasses, but he came through with his own glasses anyways. We are wearing glasses today because we are talking about chemistry. Miss Beauty has on her lab coat. If you can raise up really quickly, Beauty, so we can see the lab coat a little bit more.
Why you keep trying to get me to raise up to show my tatas? No,
I just want to see your titties. Can I just say? I just want to see your titties. You gonna make me pay like everybody else? There we go.
Hold up,
Miss Beauty has on
Smiles.
the
I
lab
got
coat.
it. I got it. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you why, from a honcho perspective.
Oh Lord.
You said what you said.
Let's go.
You did what you did. I mean, you asked for this, and
No.
is this what you want?
See,
Are you listening to me? My name is
And
Brooklyn Honcho, by the way, man. Like,
I'm Beauty though. What the hell does it mean? Nice to meet you. I know you.
Yes.
I mean,
Let's get let me get to the rest of these comments. Steph Got Jokes also says, hoes always leave their jewelry at the spot trying to get me caught up. Nope. No, hold on, Steph. I have to. And Steph, I don't like niggas like thinking like this. I really don't, because I've had niggas call me time after time. Yo, why would you leave that over here? You know she saw it. Nigga, you're the one who ripped it off. I didn't take my own shit off. You did. And you threw it on the other side of the room where I couldn't even find it. He was eating my pussy so goddamn fast. You made me lose my drawers. You didn't even give me time to put my shit in the corner.
But he can't just put that on women hoes, because I've had niggas leave shit here and I didn't caught that shit, and as they walk out the door, I throw it at them like, nah, bitch, take that with you.
You throw his Timberland in the back of his head.
You thought like I literally
shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that threw real valuables out the whip just because.
I don't throw it out the whip.
So you don't even care. Hold on. Honcho doesn't even care if she left her grandma bracelet in his car. He's throwing it out of his Mercedes-Benz or whatever he is driving. He's throwing it out.
At least I call you and tell you, like, hey, you left this. You have 48 to 72 hours to receive it.
So you give them a courtesy call.
Yeah, because you knew you left it, bitch. Now my daughter's gonna claim it, and I have nothing to do with that. You gotta split it with her. You're not gonna win. Everybody know that.
Shout out to Maya for claiming shit.
Exactly. She be like, oh, she got somebody that have Apple chargers, don't got a motherfucking Apple phone, but she ready.
Priscinda, please go ahead. Have you ever left anything behind? Yeah, go ahead.
No, listen, because I told you everything goes on at my house.
Yes, you did. Yep, you did
all
say
goes
that.
down here. You will ever be secretly filming me. There's no shit, and I don't do leaving shit at my house. The second you leave, whatever I find goes in the garbage.
So Priscilla, hold on.
This is going in
Yes,
the
Steph,
garbage.
they trying to leave. They trying to
But
leave a
you
hoop
listen.
earring. They just trying to leave
Wait,
a little
Hancho,
bit of something. Trace.
Hancho, you don't think women go through the same thing? We go through the same thing. Nigga, don't leave anything here.
I had a man leave his box in.
I ain't
Your
never
one
known
sock,
a
your one
nigga
half sock,
to tell
your
me
t-shirt,
he left the
anything, it
Timbo
all goes in the
at
trash.
your house.
So question, hold on.
Nah,
Question. So Huncho, you
nah,
made it clear
it's
that
not
you're
the
not giving a
same.
bitch a.
I'm gonna shut it down now. I'm gonna get on my manosphere.
Oh,
Manosphere.
Please
Like
give me some
niggas help
manners,
me.
We gonna pop that.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't never known a nigga talk about, oh, I left this shit at her house.
So
So a
if you
nigga
left
know.
something,
Like,
you're not gonna call her if you left something behind.
first off, no, that's not the question. The question is,
Ain't no man
do
about to admit
niggas
that
leave
shit.
something? Do niggas leave something at in a female? Nah,
Yeah,
niggas
to leave.
actually are so clean. Like you can't even get the condom wrapper to be like you can continue on to do your
Hacho.
thing
Objection.
Hold on,
that
beauty.
you
Hold on,
like to
beauty.
do.
We gonna get to it. Yes, go ahead, Hacho. No, I hear you.
Any nigga that's leaving a fucking trace is a bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna say that.
I agree. Hey, I agree. I'm not in disagreement with you. But let me say this, and Beauty, you're gonna go right after me because I need. You can go ahead and give your opinion. You know what? Matter of fact, Beauty, you go ahead. I can actually hold on to this. Beauty, please go ahead.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Honcho's out. Oh, he put his camera off. But yes. Oh, he just set up the bomb and then left. Oh, there we go. But no, Beauty, you want to go
No,
ahead
I'm
or do you
here.
want me to go? Because I had something well, this is my thing, right? When it comes to men leaving stuff behind, now I agree with Brooklyn Honcho as far as like leaving material items. Men are not like that in that way per se. Men do try to have a clean come in and escape, especially if they're not dealing with a female that they want to make an investment with. Now, if you are that bitch, which you know we are, so niggas do be thirsty. So for a certain type of caliber of a female, he's going to try to leave his imprint. Now, I say imprint because niggas are not into the habit of leaving a t-shirt or wallet. Like niggas don't carry a lot of shit anyways. When a nigga goes somewhere, he might have a wallet and a phone. That's it. Or he may just have a phone. Most niggas don't carry a lot of shit anyways to really, really leave behind. But what they do is leave motherfucking marks. A nigga like to slap a bitch ass too hard. I told this nigga don't slap me that hard or don't leave a mark. That's my main rule with anybody who I deal with on that type of tip. I always say I don't want no marks. Leave me just as you see me when you met me. I don't need no slap marks across my face. And my biggest thing, I like a nigga to kiss on my neck, but I don't want no hickeys. I'm not walking around with black and blue blocks all over my neck just because you want to let niggas know that I'm fucking you. Absolutely not, nigga. Absolutely not. So I understand where Brooklyn Hot is coming from. They don't leave physical items, but men who do want to mark their territory, they do find a way to leave a trace of themselves. They always do. Beauty, please go ahead.
Okay, so no, I don't. Or unless y'all just stroking the fuck out of my damn ego tonight because I done had some real ass niggas leave imprints in different ways. Like offer just because you don't leave it don't mean you don't leave it. They give me their shirt after 6 knowing it's their fucking shirt. Knowing it's gonna be at my house. I done had a nigga leave up out here without his drawers and I'm still trying to figure out how that bitch did that shit. So no, I don't. I personally believe it's about the punani. I do not believe it's about no bitch ass shit because at the end of the day, Well, maybe okay. If we're gonna say that, maybe that's the truth because y'all said hoes leave shit. So if when females are being territorial towards whoever they're fucking, they're called hoes when they leave their stuff. When niggas are being territorial and leaving their shit, I guess they're called
If
bitch ass
I know
niggas.
for sure that
Oh,
the
you're
man
doing
that the
too
man that I'm
crazy.
seeing does not have is not in a relationship, if I know for sure that he's not married and I know for sure that he's not in a
It
relationship,
don't matter.
oh, I
It
might
don't
definitely
matter.
leave some on
Well,
purpose.
first off,
It don't
I
matter.
believe in
It
certain
just
energies,
means,
so I'm not
Hold
leaving
on, Beauty.
shit.
Hold on, Beauty. Go ahead, Hunter. You said it
man,
doesn't
listen,
matter?
it don't matter. All that shit don't matter to a man.
What do you mean
Man,
doesn't
listen,
matter? What
first
doesn't
off,
matter?
Clearly,
I'm gonna tell
everything.
you now. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you now. Like, listen, shout out to the niggas that left real gear. Like real gear back in the days when we called it gear. Like real fly shit around in the shorty crib after a pump and dump, but left some shit around. And you had to come back around just to see her again for the pump and dump.
Just to get your shit
And
back.
no, fuck that. She could keep that. That shit was cat. It
Okay, shout
means
out
like,
to the niggas
no,
who can leave shit and don't need it back. I can say shout out to them niggas.
thank you. Here's my hump.
Shout out to the niggas like yo who leave shit and they don't need it back type shit. Nigga leave money on the dresser or he send you to the store or whatever. Like he not looking for
Not
his
money on the
change.
dresser. I'm talking about real
No,
gear.
no,
Like
that's what I'm talking about. I'm
that
talking about gear and money on the
shit
dresser.
at the crib.
No, Hacho, I'm talking
Hey
about
yo,
money on the dresser.
I'm
Like
talking
I'm saying.
about and still treat them right. And still treat them right. And
As
still
they
treat them
should.
right.
They should. It's a
I
two-way
love
street.
you, ladies. I
I
love you, ladies.
salute to you, Brooklyn Hacho,
But
man. Speaking the truth, man.
like I've lost many a gear and plenty of $40. But what I'm gonna
Mm,
say is this, man,
I'm coming to you,
you
Priscilla.
guys play a strange game, man. You play a strange game because you want a relationship right when I just met you by the speaker, and we just want to, like our loins and our
Mm.
fibers was just doing what we want to do. Like, baby, you met me right by the speaker. You know what happened in the bathroom. You know what happened when we going out. Like, so what? You ain't gotta feel ashamed about it, and you damn surely shouldn't be staking claim nowadays.
Oh my God! I just have to say this for a quick second. Shout out to Big LSD, a friend of the Rances Union and of Logic, who always says, "Booze, beer, bathroom, bye, bitch." I'm probably missing a B, so someone has to correct me later on. But yes, bye, bitch, and bathroom. Priscinda, please go ahead. Yes.
Yes, you are right. Shout out to our boy LSD. We were just talking about him last night. That's my dude. But shout out to you, Honcho. I love, like, the game that you're spitting. And I do appreciate a lot of the comments that you're saying. So you're right. You should still treat her nice. I want you to say that again for the gentlemen that don't get it, that you should still treat her nice.
Because it's not about her. It's a testament to who that
To
man
who you
is
are, how
Oh
you
no!
as his
Now
feel.
at
character.
that point, you said what you said. Now it's time for you to be quiet. Which is, you
Who,
want
me?
me to say something? I'm gonna say it. Which is, yes, men, you should always treat the ladies nice, nice. That dimple coming out, that shit never come out. Nice. I don't even know. Like fabulous, like I'm in my fabulous voice, which is nice. Always treat the ladies nice. You get what you want until she act the fuck up. When she act the fuck up, if you can't handle that type of shit, that's when you're supposed to regulate. Like,
Mm.
nah, unless that was, like seriously, I met my wife and I was for all the smoke before it was called smoke. When I used to smoke, and
Mhm.
That's crazy. Like, yo, shout out to Holly on Demand, by the way, stood by me on with all my bullshit.
Salute to Holly on
Felonies
the
and
band.
all. Yo,
Yes.
all my bullshit.
We had
That's
her
the
video
issue.
on the channel. Yeah.
Man, nah, we got a lot of videos for her nowadays.
All right. We coming through them. We gotta set something up. But
My
yeah.
issue is the fact that women, what y'all looking for? A come up? Or is y'all really looking for a gentleman that you will eventually come up with? I'm
Exactly.
sad. This is not fucking. I'm shaking my head at these times. I
I
won't even
agree.
speak at these times.
No, I have to agree with you on that because I get sad, or I call it, for me, it's disappointment sometimes into younger females and the mindsets that they're gravitating towards. I get it. You are supposed to make sure you're able to take care of yourself. And if someone's coming into your life, obviously they should be able to add to who you are as a person and contribute to you in your life. But the end all be all is not a nigga giving you money. It doesn't begin and stop there. A man can give you way more than money if you really pay attention. You can really, if you pay attention,
Money, money is not. That's just called capital. Like we
right?
have words
It's
for
minuscule.
everything that's going on, Vanessa. We have words for everything that's going on. Yes, we do what we got to do for money. But the thing is, how does relationships actually evolve?
Mm,
That's
yeah.
the
Well,
question.
and I think that, and that's why I wanted to talk about chemistry, because I feel like when it comes to the epitome of strong or long-standing relationships, have a lot to do with the chemistry in it. Because when you're existing in a long time with someone, there is elements to these things. There is a flow to these things. There's mixtures of things. So I feel like people don't focus on chemistry as much as they really, really should. We are getting to the end of our show where we are teaching the babies, as we try to do in this channel. But before we teach the babies, I want to get to the comments before we leave. Miss Ravioli says, I agree, Brooklyn Honcho. That's an abuse tactic. I think she was referring to something you said earlier. Miss Ravioli, Steph got jokes, says, Miss Ravioli, of course it is, because Miss Ravioli is always relating herself to abuse. So, and Miss Ravioli says, Brooklyn Honcho for your mom and for your ego. I guess she is laughing, but shout out to you for getting back Mom Deuce's watch, because that's some real shit right there. Miss Ravioli also says, Brooklyn Honcho, there are tons of bands in this world. You just don't know that side of your mans in them. Absolutely correct, V Smiles. When she says bands, I'm trying to figure out exactly what she means when it comes to bands, but I guess we had a lot of different perspectives on here. And Stuff Got Jokes says, Miss Ravioli, hey. So my question to the panel tonight is, we talked about a little bit about chemistry and how it affects us in relationships. Now, if we had to give advice to a younger person, male or female, about how to choose a person relationship wise based on chemistry, what should they look for in their partner or in someone that they're trying to start a relationship with? Anyone wants to go first? Priscinda, I think I didn't see the one, but I see you talking. Priscinda, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go first. First of all, if you are young, enjoy your young life. You're going to have chemistry with a few different people, not too many, but a few. And you learn something from each of those, encounters about yourself. So as long as you're safe, enjoy that, be that. But when you are looking for a partner that you really want a real relationship with, chemistry is very important. That's why I have my magic wand. Chemistry is like magic, okay? And you have to make sure that that chemistry matches. And it's not always obvious, because everybody's looked at that couple and said, how the fuck did those two end up together? But there is some chemistry there that you don't know anything about. They have something that goes on between them that just clicks. It's magic. It works. I've seen that from the happy relationships in my family. They all have a particular chemistry with each other. And Vanessa and I talk about this all the time. Sally and Diane, they are screaming at these niggas on a regular basis. And we are begging them to just leave. Like, but you know what? We finally got old enough to realize that's what they do. That's their thing. That's their magic. That's their chemistry. It's not what I would choose, but that works for them. So you'll have chemistry with many different people. Enjoy that. Be safe. But when you want to pick somebody to be, your person, your love, your life, your wife, whatever it may be real careful about that chemistry. I'm done.
So you ready for the honcho?
You gotta pay attention. Absolutely, Honcho. Please teach the babies on what they should be looking out for when it comes to them choosing in their partner and what type of chemistry they should seek out.
The best thing that I could have ever did was just sit back. I didn't do that. I was thirsty. I was thirsty out here, man. But I came up in a different era, like fatigues, Timbos, that type of era. Like I really came up, homie. Like, and you are entitled to mistakes. You can make many mistakes, many, but just wrap that shit the fuck up, nigga. Wrap it up. Wrap,
Mm-hmm.
wrap it up before you be looking like one of these silly ass niggas with 6 baby moms. Because chances are you not Lil Dirt, nigga. Like you're not gonna make that type of fucking money.
And you're not gonna
So
go to the NBA.
you're not. You're not. Shout out to Vanessa Smilez for even having your boy Honcho.
No,
There,
shout out to
no.
Brooklyn Honcho. Brooklyn Honcho is the
This is real
co-producer
money,
of the
man.
Morning Rant. If
No,
you guys do
no,
not
no, no,
know,
no, 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 no. Please don't big me up, man. Because when you look in my eyes, this is real money. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Vanessa Smiles and her panel.
yeah. Salute to you too.
A whole panel. I've never even. I watch this shit every week. Meanwhile, this is my first time, and Vanessa like putting in work out here. And shout out to the ladies that's on the panel. I'm gonna just situate this shit right here. Can you please? What can I give to Young Game? Like, I can't give to Young Game, but what I would tell myself is, like, nigga, just chill. Just chill.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill. Like, no, everybody gotta have sex. Everybody has to have sex. But why is sex even the most important thing? Because we're young and horny. I get it. I understand. And shout out to Smiles. You know,
Oh, thank you.
yo, I get it. Shit goes out, you know, but you just wrap it up and you can control and contain where you're gonna go for the future. Everybody loves to have sex, but just wrap it up, please. Just wrap it up. If you ain't ready to give it, if you ain't ready to give it to her, don't do it. If she's not the one that excites you, don't give it to her.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree with that completely. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. You got to wrap it up to protect yourself. That is a key thing right there. Beauty, please teach the babies on what they should be looking for, uh, and what types of signs of chemistry they should pay attention to when it comes to them choosing their partner or their mate or who they're going to be with romantically. Oh, hold on a second.
Are you ready now?
Yes, there we go. I was trying to unmute you. There we go.
Respect, communication, and nothing else. That's it. Stop looking. Don't look. Sit your ass down. Enjoy your life. Like they said, you're young. What the fuck you looking for? Like, I could see if it was like back in our days when we were pressured to, or certain heritages that are pressured, I wish I would have listened. But anywho, it's just have fun. If you enjoy that person and that person enjoys you, or that person makes you happy, bring the best out of you, that's what you should be looking for. Your significant other is not supposed to your significant other is supposed to bring the best out of you, period, point blank. So if you don't feel your best when you're with that person, deuces, and go find you another one. As my grandmother used to say, niggas and bitches are like taxis in New York. You can always get off one and catch another one, goddamn.
That's right.
That's it. Like, don't, I know it heartbreak hurts, but at the end of the day, you pick it up, you live, you learn, and you move it on to the next motherfucker.
Let me just say, shout out to Gucci Man. Girls are like buses. Miss one next 15, one coming.
What happened? You're leaving?
No.
You leaving? You leaving? What you doing? You leaving?
I'm singing a Gucci Man song. Shout out to Gucci Man.
Don't sing that.
He
What's
said,
on,
girls are like buses. This one, next 15, one coming.
You're talking to a Gucci Mane thing. You know? Like, I love Gucci. I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to my cousin Onyx. She styled me for tonight. This is because she's becoming a skinny bitch. She's giving me all her fat bitch clothes, so I'm wearing them now. But in regards to like small mental note on Gucci Man, I got turned on to Gucci Man when I moved to Florida, and when I was living out there, I used to argue people the fuck down because they used to always say Gucci Man was better than Biggie. And as a young girl from Brooklyn, I couldn't just let that happen. So,
you ready? You ready? I understand this is girls talking, all that hot summer, whatever.
No, it's not.
No, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Because at this point, I'm gonna speak on what's this, Miss Beauty doll. Let me talk to you about something, hon. On that perspective, this is how shit be multiple baby daddies type soul. Like, listen, it's not about just having fun. No, niggas gotta be responsible now. Because if niggas ain't responsible, that's how they end up in the motherfucking Dr. Dre's and all them type of situations with Bill Gates and all of that shit. Just because, like,
Priscinda, we had almost a 2-hour conversation. Hold on.
Ain't nobody ready for what I'm about to do on your shit, V-Smilez.
No, go ahead. I need you to speak the truth. I need you to tell it like it is.
Big bass in my voice when I say this. You gotta watch it, ladies. Unless you want to be scissoring all your life. No. It sounds cool. It be all right until you really need some real meat in your life. And I'm gonna keep it real. And meat is essential. Shout out to all my essential niggas, man. That's really giving up real big shit out here to these ladies. They got their situations situated.
Yeah, shout out to the niggas who's breaking a sweat in the goddamn bedroom and handling the house.
Man, you ladies be acting so
what? So what?
You don't want to know. What? You want to know?
You already done the whole keep digging.
Fuck it then. I'm going to tell you what you ladies are doing.
Digging.
Ladies is out here getting your whole loins and shit all equated and feeling like sexualated and feeling like, and yearning for all that meat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
what?
When you equate yourself, if you're even in the situation to see the honcho, there's many honchos out here. Don't even know how to act. What y'all do? Turn your back, act up with your friends, twerk up with your hands. But you're not even hold up. You're not even trying to even be introduced to gentlemen. gentleman. Guess what? 2 days ago, I was called, oh, you're such a gentleman. 2 days ago. That was the last
Uh-huh.
time I was outside.
What
Every
did
time
you
I
do
come
for her
outside.
to what did you do for her to call you? What did you do for her to say that?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Hold up. No, I'm gonna situate that right quick because I was situated
Or
outside.
why do
I
you
was
think
parked
people call
up.
you a gentleman?
Hey, shit, look at me. I am a gentleman. Look at how I address you ladies. I'm in a panel of so many ladies.
Holding
Meanwhile,
your
I'm
own.
in a manosphere. I am in a manosphere of my own.
Okay, fair
Married,
enough.
situated, chilling. Don't need no ladies, but looking. I'm looking to see what the fuck is y'all doing out here, man. Like, what's the issue? And yeah, you just gotta. You know what? Nah, fuck all that. Treat them like they gotta be treated. Like, I'm not with knocking bitches out. I'm not with the grand report. I'm not with doing all of the shit that you see on your whole social media. But you ladies is too goddamn aggressive. Can you help? Can you be feminine as opposed to being so masculine? Like, it's nice to see a love with some goddamn, like, you ain't gotta have a whole face full. It just
Right.
means, yo, just be nice to a nigga. You ain't gotta smile at every nigga either. But when you see a honcho, recognize it. When you see a gentleman or you see a person that is not in that type of environment, hold on, man, there's too much fucking traffic
I
around me.
no,
Man,
I do
like
separate.
you ladies have to be nice. I'm asking for the men that are trying to attract all of you. I'm looking at three ladies here that's fine as hell. Can you please be nice to a gentleman? Be nice. You never know who's the gentleman. It don't
Okay.
mean go out here. You know the difference. You ladies know the difference. You ain't gotta go crazy for a fucking hobosexual. It just mean when you see a nigga that's actually trying to
Agreed.
apply himself in life, like nigga, please, man. Like just
Um,
okay. Nigga get the acknowledgement. Don't he? Don't
there
he?
we go.
Cause shit, we all come from the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I understand that right there. I'm gonna get to the contents and comments and then Beauty and Priscinda. I do want you to go before I try to teach the babies as much as I can. Miss Ravioli says BANS stands for bitch ass niggas. That's what she meant. Okay, I didn't understand that. Shout out to Mills Lane in the building. He puts up a gem, I guess, because we were dropping some gems today. Salute to Mills Lane, great supporter of the Ranchers Union. He says, caught that jewel, Queen Priscinda. So salute to Priscinda for giving out some of the jewels. And Miss Ravioli is saying hello to Mills Lane. We're all saying hello to Mills Lane. And Sunflower Sky says, hello, friends. So hello, Sunflower Sky. And then Miss Ravioli says, Miss Beauty Doll has removed her glasses once Brooklyn Honcho spoke her name. Yes, we see Miss Beauty Doll remove her glasses, but she has put her glasses back on, okay? And when she goes, she's going to be nice. Okay, to be nice. And Miss Ravioli says, now Miss Beauty Doll got the Malcolm X finger on the temple vibes.
Watching me.
Just don't come out, please. Don't start the march, please. Mills Lane says Honcho, and he pumps fists up. Salute to you, Mills Lane. Yes, salute to Brooklyn Honcho Sports, speaking the truth from the manosphere. I do appreciate that. Priscinda, please, and expand on that.
Very quickly. Yes, Sancho, you are right. Ladies do need to act more like ladies. But I got to turn this over to my sister, Beauty Doll. I've been watching you. Go ahead, baby.
By the way, I love all of you guys. I love all of you guys. And
Thank
it
you,
doesn't mean
Hancho.
you're guys. I love all of you ladies. Just please
Love you
learn
too.
to be feminine. Just please continuously be feminine to your main, to your main nigga.
And that's another, and before beauty, before you go really quickly, that's another misconception sometimes that men may have, simply because a woman may project herself in a certain way when it comes to business or when it comes to the public, that she conducts herself the same way in the bedroom with her mates. And a lot of the times it's usually two different people. You're going to get someone who can handle themselves in business, and then you're going to get the person that they need to be in the bedroom, as they should conduct themselves. But beauty, please expound on that.
First off, my words were completely twisted around. That was not what I was going for, and that's not what I was saying. What I was saying is, since I have to be ever so descriptive, you can have fun and ride the wave and still be responsible. If you cannot be responsible, then you need to sit your ass down and go back to home ec. 8th grade, though they still teach health and all that other shit. That's not what I was saying. Like, it kills me that a woman who comes off strong.
I know, yeah, my dogs is acting up back there. Go ahead.
Know.
You said a woman who is strong.
Oh yeah, I had paused it because I yelled at him. But a woman who is strong, or a woman who comes off with just a blank face, we're being mean or something else. How about as men, put yourselves out there and present yourself to me so that I can act accordingly. I don't know why men think that women just have like this natural bona fide, oh, I'm about to be in bitch mode. And that's not always the case. Sometimes you're saying for us to be nice, but it's like, what dude I put y'all on, the pastor Poppy Dunn.
Can't do that. You can't do that.
No,
you can't do that.
No, because sometimes niggas will drag a bitch in the mud for 10 years.
Why can't do that when you think you're rushing out on me for every bitch in hell so they didn't dug you through the motherfucking rope? You want to go against what you learned from your past, so why can I not protect myself?
What I'm going to say is this. You're coming from a bisexual stance.
I'm coming from a pansexual. Get it the fuck right.
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it hood. You coming from a bisexual stance, which means you deal with men and ladies, and as proudly, and them things look good, nice. But I will tell you this: you are not a man. How dare you think that you could take our stance?
No. You're not listening. Listen, Linda, listen. I did not say that I was a man. What I said was, why as a woman do I have to hold on and hide? Y'all wonder why your bitch is mad? Your bitch is mad because she held on to motherfucking 20 years of sexual aggression, because we have to sit here and act like pretty princesses and vibrate and break every fucking vibration toy in the world to make a man love us. And that's stupid and that's dumb. When at the end, and that causes issues in a relationship, because if you get it out of your system, just like men have to get it out of their system,
women gotta get it out too.
Their system too.
And there's a lot of females who get out of high school, they marry their high school sweetheart, and they're with their partner for 10 plus years, and then when they turn 30, they're now a porn star, because they wanted to act out all of their sexual fantasies in a different way. So I understand what both of you guys are saying. Like, women agreed they do need to be nicer, and there are a lot of situations where women do take a lot more that they can really take, and they don't live up to what they truly desire to explore. So I think that people should just be straightforward and honest in relationships. And for me, when it comes to teaching the babies in that regard, like, my mindset is this: as a younger person, if you are trying to get into a relationship and you're focused on the person's chemistry, I think that's a good thing. I don't think there's anything wrong about paying attention to chemistry, but I do think if it is a relationship where you're prematurely into it, the chemistry part, it should just stay there. You shouldn't focus too much on sexual chemistry. And I always say, Too much too soon is terrible. And if there's too much sexual chemistry immediately, there is going to be that lust versus love dynamic. And you don't want to have lust overpower the love in the relationship, because that would, you wouldn't have anything else to fall back on. You're not going to be having sex 100% of the time when you're with somebody. There's going to be a lot of moments when you're not having sex. So I always say, when it comes to the chemistry in those areas, focus on that, because when you focus on that, you can have just friendship chemistry blossom. You can just have a
It
business
sounds
chemistry
good.
blossom.
It sounds good, Miss Smile.
It
Until
sounds good, and
what's
it is
good?
good if you try to do it. Like, it is good
Until
if you put the effort in.
until what's good? See, you ladies, and I'm feminine. No, I'm not on the feminist side. I'm not on even. No, I am on the manosphere. But you ladies need to understand, man. Like, how dare you take
How dare we take a
the
picture?
place?
1, 2, 3, a picture.
Hold on. I said what I'm saying, not what you saying. And I know this is your show, and I'm not here to dominate. I'm just here to, just let you know something, just a little
No, we're
bit.
listening.
You ladies, man. I mean, like you come into places like, I'm the mammy and the daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Nobody
And
is.
even if
Nobody
you
is.
got no kids, you guys are going too fucking rough. Too rough. I get it. Like, hold your own. But like in myself, when the last time it looked like I had a fucking fist fight? Seriously. Like seriously. Look at my face.
You
Do I
look
look
very
like
clean.
fucking Lil Reese?
No,
No.
you
Do I
look
look
very
like
clean.
Lil Reese? Do
Lil
I look
Reese
like
looked like
somebody that
he
freaked
had
out?
a day. Lil Reese, yeah, Lil Reese can't see out of one eye now.
Somebody help. Because when you're conducting business and controlling your household and doing what the fuck you gotta do, as
It
well as
shows.
listen,
It shows.
shout out to Ali on Demand. Like, by the way, my wife, she literally shot a video with a felon that allegedly shot up Times Square. Did we put that footage out? Nah. I told her, man, I can't even be associated with that. Like I can't even be. So, when you're like literally shot up Times Square, literally shot up a video the week before,
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that's
we
super crazy.
cannot control the freaking net. We can't control. This is what we're doing. We're just trying to get a couple views. Fine. By the way, if anybody's watching this, hit the like and
Yes.
subscribe if you
Please hit
have.
the like button and hit subscribe. This is the Ranters Union. Go to
But
youtube.com
we
slash
ain't gonna
Union
beg
as
for
today.
it. Because guess what? We ain't gonna beg for it
We don't
because
need to.
I'll single handedly, you know, black mark this shit up for 1,000 more.
There we go. And
So
we're gonna run it up. We're gonna run it up. Let me get to the rest
like,
of the comments before we close out really quickly. I'm sorry, Hacha. Give me 1 second. Miss Ravioli says, don't hold back at Miss Beauty Doll. Miss Ravioli is laughing. She also says, yep, you get what you give. Miss Beauty Doll, she puts up Mills Lane puts up a fist for Miss Beauty Doll. Miss Ravioli says, a woman living your true sexuality is not a woman attempting to be a man at Brooklyn Honcho. Okay, that's fair. Living in her true sexuality. That's what she says. Brooklyn Honcho, do you want to have the last word before we let out?
just tell you in my mic, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
I love women. We all love women as men. This is why we are here. The thing is, it feels like the man has put something on y'all with financial gain to make y'all feel like you can take the place of a man. They will always government and assist. And I hope that women stay women. Look at my
Okay.
eyes. Like, just stay feminine. Stop fighting out here for fucking views and clouds. Stop acting out. Stop going crazy because I'm tired of seeing this.
Mm.
Let's just stay beautiful. Let's build a family. This shit is actually to destroy us. I want us to just be cool. You know, I
I'm
love
with that.
y'all.
Love you too, Brooklyn
This
Hunter. Salute to
show.
Brooklyn Hunter on the vision. Co-producer of the Morning Rant. Salute to Brooklyn Hunchos. I appreciate you for coming in and adding to the conversation. We always like to get the male's perspective, and I really believe that you really did the damn thing with that today. It was like last comment of the day. He says, I was literally talking to my peoples about work chemistry issues I had before this show. I will definitely catch the parallels. Shout out to you, Ms. Lane, because this is exactly where this show was inspired from. I was talking about the Joe Buttons podcast, and he mentioned how chemistry affected the flow of his show, and I decided to apply that to not only our business relationships but personal and romantic relationships as well. And we're gonna always have great conversations. Salute to John Logic, salute to the Ranchers Union, salute to everyone in the chat, the co-producer, Mr. Jones 169 of the Morning Rant, and also co-producer of the Morning Rant as well. Brooklyn Hunter, salute to you for being someone who's so supportive, and I really, really appreciate you and your mindset and what you truly bring to the Ranchers Union platform. Salute to you, Priscinda and Miss Beauty Doll. This is the girl Vanessa Smiles. We are live on the Smile 69 Network show. We will be back again next week, and we will be live this week on the Morning Rant with Jai Logic, also Steph Got Jokes, as well as Schoolboy